Today in Wildstorm Collectibles, we're going to go over the Planetary action figure set. So I saw in the box that these came out in 2001, which makes sense because Planetary debuted in 1999. And I actually ended up with these figures when James, the person who helped us do the old Wildstorm Resource Wiki, sent me a box full of Wildstorm stuff when he was cleaning out. And so, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really follow Planetary when it was coming out, mainly because of the sporadic release schedule, and so I would just forget about it. And I did collect the issues later on, but then ended up having to get rid of those. But now it's on DC Universe Infinite, so whenever I finally feel the urge, I can go read it there. But I did want to go over these figures because I thought they were really well done, and so let's take a look at each of them now. So when I said that I looked at the box to see the year was 2001, what I meant to say was I looked at a picture of the box online because I don't actually have the boxes. I never did. These figures were sent to me loose, so but through the power of the internet I was able to find a picture of the box. So this is what it looked like on the front, which is just basically the cover to Planetary #1. And I'll also show the back here. Now I didn't notice on here that there were also some Authority figures that released, but I don't see them anywhere here. And so that maybe was a different year, but I actually have one of those and might look into getting the rest later. But Elijah Snow here, the leader of Planetary. I don't think Warren Ellis had action figures in mind when he designed these characters, because, for being, I know nowadays I have friends who collect toys, it's all about the articulation and the detail. For a toy that came out in the early 2000s, I think they did well with it. I think it captures him. They put enough detail into it. This was from DC Direct. So it comes with the Planetary stand. These guys weren't, there was nothing traditional about Planetary, and that was the whole point. So other than that, I just think they captured Elijah pretty perfect considering how simple his design is. And so next up we have the character of the drummer, which to me is definitely the most unique of the trio, just because of the way his powers work, which I neglected to review here, so I don't remember the exact way that they work, but obviously there, his drumsticks are permanently lodged there in his hands, and he's actually the only one out of the three that I guess you could consider has accessories. I don't think I showed the back here. So this is the back of the box, which I'm sure if I could zoom in and read that, I'm sure it would explain his powers perfectly. But me, I'm not always prepared for these videos the way I should be. So anyway, the point is just show you the figures. But and pretty interesting color scheme. Almost kind of got a Joker thing going on there with the green and the purple. But again, captured the face. He's facing in that direction permanently. I haven't attempted to move his head. I figured it was a nice distinction between all three of them. So there you have the drummer. And finally we have, to round out the trio, we have Chiquita Wagner. And so with her, here's what her box looked like. So same thing on the back, but it still had the description of her. From what I remember, she was super strong, could fight really well, so she was kind of like the tank of the group. So I really always liked her design. I just thought the very simple, black and red color scheme just worked really well. And, especially against, you had Elijah who was all white, and you had the drummer who was just really colorful in his color scheme. So, again, for an early 2000 figure, I think they did pretty good in capturing her. You can't, I don't know that you can call these action figures per se, because they basically are stuck in the positions that they're at. I mean, you can move their arms and whatnot, but again, that's just from a modern perspective where, I know toys and articulation is really important to toy collectors nowadays. But hey, for us Wildstorm people who, our pickings are slim, the most we got was that new Grifter figure, which I'm sure you saw a couple of videos back. But anyway, that's basically Chiquita right there. So that's basically it. Just wanted to do a quick video showcasing these figures. So if you're looking for them, you know, I definitely found those on eBay pretty easily. Variety of prices, you know, between like roughly 20-25 bucks for most of them. So, but if you look in your local comic shop, maybe they have some old ones in their old stock somewhere. But anyway, if you like this video, be sure and hit like and please subscribe. Because we just passed 500 subscribers, so thank you so much to those of you who have already subscribed and have helped spread the word about the channel. Because you know we got more things coming with the new Wildcats book in November, so we'll definitely be talking about that. So until then, we'll see you guys next time.